up, guys? Sam from the Byeforever family, back with another war recap, this time of Valar Morghulis FYSB in the not in playoffs. And as you can see, VM bringing home the victory this week, 110 to 108. So a nice job in this one. Was another no dip war, and as you can see, it was a good one. They got 111 v11 and a bunch of 10v10s. As far as VM, the difference maker in this one was the 11 v 11 game, VM bringing it strong this week, putting up 3 or 4. And so, like I have been saying, going to try to keep the recaps kind of focused on something. So this time we're looking at ground-based attacks, and we're going to start it off right at the top with one of our 11 v 11s. It is Terror going in on Zip Trip using that Bow Witch strategy. So those line of troops all down in this one, and look at everything pushing in. I have a couple of nice 11 v 11s for you guys to look at this week, as well as some 10v10 and the 9v9 action. So Terror is pushing into this base, doing an excellent job. Got 2 jumps already down, ready to put the 3rd down, and despite many of those troops walking around to that 6 o'clock side, it looks like he is going to pick this one up. So very nice job to him. So like I was saying, the count this week, 4 to 1 on 11 v 11, 8 10v10s for BM, 9 for FYSB, and both sides getting those 9s cleared up right at about 60%. So an excellent job to both teams there. But like I said, the difference maker in this one really is VM's 11 v 11 game in these no dips. So this was the semi-final match, which means VM is going to be pushing their way into the finals, and they're up against another CWL Premiere clan in LB4 Hades. So hopefully they can get it done this weekend. But yeah, look at Terror just moving in, getting this one all smashed out. He's got one more building there in the core, and it looks like maybe the Warden is going to clutch it before boulders get in there. So nice job to Terror in that one, who picks up that 11 v 11. Next up, it is going to be S-Gen. I did also want to give a shout out to Waze, aka Matt, aka Not a Penguin, and Strike O Jr., both of whom picked up the 11 v 11s this week. You guys saw them on the recap last week, I believe. I know for sure Strike O, maybe not Matt, but they both did it with the Lalo attacks this week. So getting it done on the ground, getting it done via the air, both ways. But again, we're looking at, in this case, another one of these mass bowler style attacks. So the update has dropped since I recorded this. I did get it recorded just over the weekend. Just been so busy, of course, myself pushing up to Town Hall 12 and playing with the meta, playing with by 11, and playing with some of my other Town Halls, trying to figure things out. So it has been a busy week. But definitely want to make sure that I got the recognition that they deserve for making it all the way to the playoffs. So hopefully we can see another Byeforever family win that not in playoffs brackets. Last year we saw Byeforever taking the invite title. Hopefully this year we're going to see VM bringing it home. I guess for the whole league, it seemed like there wasn't maybe much interest this week or this year in the league. NIP playoff, but looks like VM is doing it, and doing it in emphatic fashion. So as we finish up watching S-Gen finish knocking out this base, it's another great 11 v 11, and now we're going to move down and check out a bit of that 10 v 10 action. So who do we have first? It is Av, aka Steve in this one, and this interesting base design here, definitely trying to defend against the Falcon, making that funnel very difficult, making that funnel difficult, making the pathing of the battles very difficult, but Steve electing to go with that ground army. So we got the queen at charge into the hoggies. He's doing a little bit of funneling down here at 6 o'clock. And then this queen is going to, I believe, charge straight into that expo compartment. It has been maybe a day or so since I watched this replay. So I'm not 100% here, but I'm pretty sure that's where he wants her to go. So he's going to take out that whiz tower, take out the mortar. And yeah, here comes the king in. Looks like he's going to be doing a little bit of tanking. And there is the mass swarm of wall breakers, busting that queen right in. And now we've got a little bit of a CC pull. Looks like maybe a partial here. He's got maybe one Valk, and an archer goes ahead, elects to get that next witch go down nice and early. Here comes that baby dragon out of the CC, and queen under heavy fire. He's got the queen, he's got that, so that CC, 2 expos, and the sweeper hurting those healers. But queen abilities right through it, and here we come with the hogs from 6, from 5, from 4, all over the south side of this base, and beautiful first heal spell there, covering double giant bomb position, more hogs, and those CC hogs coming out. Going to cut this funnel off, and look at this beautiful, beautiful path he's got carved out. Now, where is the queen going? She has no idea. She ran out, came back in, and eventually goes for the CC, which she could have reached in the beginning. Who knows? Who knows? But hogs approaching the last Inferno, goes ahead, gets that last heal down, gets the poison spell down for the king and the skellies. Gonna catch all of that. And thankfully, the last Skelly Trap also pops and works their way into that poison spell, so they are not going to play a role. And yeah, a few hoggies still up, still got those Wizzies working that cleanup around the trash frame. And the queen, of course, still up at the end. So excellent hit to Steve in that one. Alright, let's move down a few. Like I said, we're keeping it on the ground this week, so there are a lot of other great attacks. Air attacks, Agent definitely having another great one. There's a few others, but AM86 going big this week, I believe, with that 10v10 6-pack. Let me just check my notes and make sure I was right. And yes, he did. 10v10 6-pack for AM, so definitely had to highlight him. I believe he did it both with the Falcon, but this one definitely a little bit prettier. So started at queen about 9 o'clock, and I think he's going to walk her down towards that Inferno compartment. You can see he did some early following over there. There is the king. Ooh. Pardon me, guys. There is that king, and here we go. Go queen, go. She's just gonna super herself right in there. He's got a Wizzy backing up the king. Goes ahead, pops that king ability a little bit late there, because the king did come under Inferno fire, but thankfully he walks out of it. Here come the Valks. There is the rage, and of course the queen is gonna walk around now. So can he get through that baby drag without the healers, without the queen in there? That is the big question, but nice overlapping spells there in the core. You can see the Valks beating on 2 walls here. That is a little bit unfortunate. Definitely not the way you want things to look on the inside of these types of bases. But the queen walking, honestly, going to be sort of the savior in this one. You can see Bowler skip damage, gets that second Inferno, and that's basically crucial. Gets the first Inferno, I'm sorry. Second Inferno is still up there in the 12 o'clock compartment, but queen, she can walk the entire outside of this one. We're going to speed it up because there is so much of the base left over. But look at it. Got the Skelly spell, got 4 hogs left in this one. I can bring those in on the Inferno once it's distracted with that Skelly spell, once everyone starts to collapse right into the core of the base, and there it is, there it is. Skelly spell down, hogs in, trying to get that Inferno, and they do, and of course, that's going to seal it. So next job to AM, picking up that 10v10 6-pack this week. Beasting it out. So who else do we have in this one? It looks like Case. And Case is resident 10v11. Beast in VM, and Case showing that he can do it at 10v10 up against Xandar from SYF FYSB. And we've got a little bit of a Valk kill squad into a hog hit, and I loved this hit. It was just beautiful to watch. So here come those Valkyries, and basically just suing them in, using a jump and a rage on them. Look at them go in here. They're going to get these bomb towers. They are going to try to get that Inferno. And they do. Then they get the second bomb tower. It looks like no. But incredible value there. Would have been huge if he had gotten the second bomb tower. Obviously, getting that taken care of on a hog hit is going to be huge value. But pulls the CC all the way down to 6 o'clock. Drops the poison spell down, and looks like we've got the king, the queen, and oh, pardon me, guys. It is pretty late for me trying to get this recap done. But gets that taken care of, and then goes ahead and brings in the hogs. So he had 26, I think, to start. So here we go, a bunch more in, bringing in those CC hogs up, and look at the path he's got carved out. They gotta go straight into the core of the base. But look at what is menacing up there. That is the queen. She is out there hog hunting. She is hog hunting right now. And unfortunately, the hogs have to path up to the bomb tower. But he keeps his eye on the prize, keeps his eye on these hogs that were moving through the core, and keeps them healed up, and is trying to finish up these last couple of defenses. And let me tell you guys, this one got really, really close. Normally, whenever you see the queen up on a hog hit like this, you can instantly think, not gonna happen, because it just, honestly, 90% of the time does not. The queen goes hog hunting, and she just rips everyone down. And no surprise here, no hogs left. The queen did exactly what she's supposed to. She was out there, she had her bacon for breakfast. But that baby drag and those wizards are going to finish this up with the enemy queen still up at the end of the raid. So GG to Case, not rage quitting that one, moving through, believing in himself, and getting it done. So excellent work. And now we move down and into the Town Hall 9 action, and I wanted to highlight Sparty. I don't think I showed her all season, but I'm pretty sure that she went 21 for 22 maybe this season, and sat out, I think, maybe 1 week of the season. So huge work to Sparty this season, getting it done over and over repeatedly, using the exact same strategy, and that is the witches. So we've got a queen walk up top. We've got a healer with a few witches down at 6, and we've got the mass kill squad moving in, consisting of the king, the wizards, a giant, and some bowlers, which of course decide to walk. So a little bit unfortunate there, but it looks like maybe he's got one bowler in the core there. I think maybe one bowler, but so many skellies, so many wizards in the core, just gonna absolutely roast it. And as normal, she's got her hero abilities deep in the base. The king just use his, and as you can see, there is that expo up there in the core. Normally, that's a killer. But the witches are going to overwhelm it. The healers switch off of the queen. That's something not when you see that. Again, it's the end of a raid, right? You're doing a queen walk, and the healers move off of your queen. But in this case, it works out well because you've got the witches, and they are going to distract that expo basically for the rest of the entire raid. So as that flank that was moving along, 6 o'clock makes its way around, pops that queen ability, gets the bowlers through, and yeah, that is going to spell the end of this phase. So an excellent job to Sparty in this one, getting it taken care of. Job, like I said, to her, and an excellent. All right, down, and we are looking for Grim Rock Ghost, and again, another name I do not recognize from my days in VM. So someone who is new to the family. So welcome to the family, welcome to VM, and welcome to YouTube. Going to be doing it with the Queen Charge into the hogs, and it's another beautiful ground hit in this one. So yeah, let's just watch this one play out. Got the front one with the baby drag, using a couple of whizzies, and I don't see any wall breakers, so we're not going to look to do any types of break-ins. Not going to be messing around in this one. Let's just see. And I meant to say all of these 99s were fresh hits, so that is the other caveat there. I did try to select a little bit of variety. Obviously, the Witch is very powerful on the ground. The Hogs are going to be powerful on the ground. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I showcased, some of the best hits. They might not be the prettiest all of the time, but they are fresh hits at time on that. So an excellent job to the team. Like I said, both Clintons going right about 60%, 99. So a nice healthy grouping of fresh versus cleanup hits. But Grim is working his or her way in. You can see got the king down now. Poisoned out that CC, and here we go with the Hogs. Sort of like an Asian wall style deployment. I mean, they are single finger drops, but just kind of swarming this bottom side of the base. Drops that first heal spell. Very nice coverage there, catching that bomb tower, that bomb next to the Expo. And look at the Hogs just moving their way through. It looks like the enemy king even got distracted out to the king, so didn't have to worry about that. Gets that next heal spell down, and yeah, look at this, just mass swarm of Hogs sweeping through the base. Still has a heal spell left over. Honestly, it's not necessary. Don't even know if he is going to put that down. Maybe not. Looks like the answer is no. Finishes it up, swag heal, swag poison on the CC. So excellent job in that hit, and I think I have one more to show you guys, and it's going to be Murdoch, and Murdoch doing it with the mass Hogs. So we saw CB Hogs. CB Hogs. I thought it was going to be mass Hogs, thought he was going to bring Hogs out of that CC, but it looks like he's bringing that Golem. Look at those Wizzies doing their nice funneling. Gets that Tesla popping on the outside. And here come those heroes. Now, Golem, don't walk too far, buddy. Don't walk too far. You gotta come back to that cannon, maybe. Gets that jump spell down, and there is the Golem. It is gonna come back. Is it gonna get in front of the Queen? I do believe so. He's got his king out in front. Pops the ability to get through the enemy king. Jumps right into the enemy queen. So a very nice entry here, and then his queen is obviously trailing behind. She's trying to get that lava hound taken care of. Dropped in a late trailing Wizzy to help out with that. Unfortunately, it did not aggro onto the hound, so yeah, that sucks a bit. But Queen should pop it. She doesn't have anything on her right now, so nothing really to worry about. Gets the poison spell down for those puppies. And yeah, still has the Queen ability in this one, so that is very, very nice. Unfortunately, that jump spell has expired, but here we go in two-finger dropping those Hogs in, pre-healing this first little area with these two wizard towers. No real bomb threats there, so maybe not the highest value heal, but anyway, keeps those Hogs healed up. There is that giant bomb right in front of the Expo. Is he going to drop a heal? It looks like no, but he might drop one, yeah, just to cover that bomb tower there. As the Hogs start to path their way in and cover these two archer towers, and then finally here come the last little bit of Hogs. So some beautiful surgical hogging here from Murdoch. Drops that last heal spell over the double whiz tower, over the Expo, as he's going to path into these Teslas, and we know there's a giant bomb there just by the way it's set up, but it's not going to matter. Too many Hogs left over, and obviously got the cleanup down as well. He looks like he's got a cleanup loon working and a couple of minions, so but not gonna matter. 20 Hogs up, it's GG. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, try to bring some air content in this one. Stuck up last week, sorry guys. Tried to bring some ground content in this one, highlighting people who haven't seen before, people who have carried the team all season. But the excellent play of the 11s definitely bringing it home in this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap. Make sure to stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have some stuff out, maybe about the update, maybe about what's going on, but definitely covering VM in their finals next week up against LP4 Hades. But that'll do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.